Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's a pleasure, a privilege having you here today, and I'm excited going to talk about the place of your assignment. Now, what do I mean by place of your assignment? Wherever you work, whatever you do, you may be a mother, you may be a sister, a brother, a teacher, a friend, whatever it is that you do, the place of your assignment is very important. And one thing I have got to know about the place of your assignment is this: it needs so much from you. It needs your commitment. If you really want to see the fruits of it, you need to commit to it. You need to give it your very best. You need to give it your all, I would say. That is what you need to do if you need to see the fruits come out of it. As a mother, to see my children, the fruits come out of my children, you want to see this beautiful character come out of them. You want to see the certain things you really want to see. You gotta give it your all. You gotta give it your best. In my place of work, I am currently working in the trade field, and in order to see the fruits of it, I realize I need to give it my all. If you want to see an impact in any area of your life, you need to give it your all. You are running a business. You do not expect to become a multi-billion business if you cannot give it your all. If you cannot give it all that you got in that lovely brain of yours, all that you got in the friendship that you have around, and get the best out of them. The place of your assignment needs you. If you are, say, for example, starting a business, you need to give it your best. If you want to see it sprout out of where you have begun it from, then you need to give it your best. You need to give in your finances. You need to give in that true, whatever it is God has put in you to sprout it. Now, the Bible says when God was creating heaven and earth, He was pleased with what He saw. Why? Because He gave in His all. God gave Him Himself into creation. The reason we enjoy whatever we see around and has its sustainability is because the Creator put in His whole. He gave it, He did it without holding back, without reservation. Otherwise, we'd be having a moon which is not as beautiful as it is, or probably a sun that is not as beautiful as it is, or the beautiful earth that we live in. So, what is the place of your assignment? Are you a mother? Give in your very best as the mother. Do not go abusing your kids and giving them that negative bit of the mother. Discipline them, that is right. You need to discipline them for them to grow. But give in your very best. Give in your time. Give in your finances. Give in what it takes to make your children become what they are. Are you a wife? You better give your husband everything. The best of what you are is. Give him the best of every part of you. Give him the very best. Give him your emotions, give him your body, give him everything that concerns you. You need to see fruits out of that marriage. You gotta enjoy the marriage. So you're not gonna hold back and say, I am gonna be reserved on this area and I'm not gonna do this for him. There, you're gonna miss the point in it. You are in your work environment and you say, I am going to write this brief, but I'm not going to give it my best. You will write a brief, and 10 years or years down the road, you'll also look at it and say, am I really the one who did this? So you do not expect to give in your all, your half, and then you expect the best out of it. Very many people today in life want to give in partially, and yet they want more of the returns. You want to give in 50, but you want to get 100. But give in your all. The beauty with giving in your all, it attracts multiplier effects. You'll give in 100%, but you'll not get 100%, you'll get 500%. Because everything around you begins to appreciate that as well. Nature is amazing. It also sees. You don't give your garden the best. It will also probably look at you and say, hey, my boss gives me the very best, so I'm also going to give the best seeds back. So everything in life, you need to give in your best. You have friends around you, give them the best of who you are. Do not hold back. Do not reserve. Some people say, no, I'm not going to do this because they're not paying me well. Okay, and that's also another discussion for another day, but I want to let you know this. You never know what blessing comes out from whatever angle you put in. When you're giving your best, people begin to notice. People begin to see you. When you're giving your best, even where you are not, others begin to speak for you. But you try and give something that is not your best, yet people know you have better than that, they will always say, I would have given the opportunity to so and so, but if you don't do this, she also won't do this. But there's a time when you realize that it's not about the money that they're paying you, it's not about anything else, but it's about you bringing out the very best of who you are. So the bless of your assignment needs your the fullness of who you are. Give it your all, and I guarantee you, you will be amazed at what comes out of it. You will also look back and say, wow. And by the way, it's something interesting. When you give your all, you realize that you are opening up more of you. You'll even begin to realize that there are things that you are able to do that you did not know you were able to do, because you have reached a point where you feel you are at the climax. But I want to just encourage you on something. Even when you feel you're at the climax, that is only the beginning of who you are. Why? Because you are created in the image of God, and God is being created in the image of God means you have no boundary. You can go beyond that for as long as you pour out all the best He has put in you. And as you keep pouring out, He keeps pouring in more. So it's more like that. You know how the fountain goes, it opens up, you pour it out, and He keeps pouring it in, and it fills you and it fills you. And that is why I love telling the Lord, empty me of me and fill me with you. Because as He pours into me, it just goes out and it just keeps pouring back in. So the place of your assignment, that's what I want to leave with you today. It needs your commitment. It needs the best of you. It needs your finances. I know people who start up things and they don't want to commit their finances. Who's gonna do it for you? It is your baby. It is something you need to invest in. I know of people who only wait for a sponsor. Probably she's having something, a function, and doesn't want to spend her money, but she only wants everybody else to spend their money. You are not going to see the fruits of it. It is your thing. Go spend the money on it. If you want to see fruits, go spend it. You have the 1,000 shillings, the $10,000. Go spend it. If it is a dream God has put in you, if it is assignment, your business, and that is why you want to go, and you have had your business plan, you know this is what I need to invest in. If you have it, go invest it. Only go look out for others when you have known, okay, this is what I can put, and it is the very best of what I can put, and I need support from other people. But do not hold back. You have the money, but you say, let me wait for everybody else to help me. Hey girl, you're gonna lose it up. You're gonna miss the point. You will not appreciate the place of your assignment. Wherever you stand, if you want to see that reward, give it your very best. Is it your church? Is it your workplace? Is it your home? Pour out the very, very best of who you are. And I guarantee you, you will be amazed. You will be amazed. I have tried it on a couple of things, and I pour out the best of me. And I begin to realize it's not even the best. To me, it has been the best, but I feel there is so much more that has opened up for me to pour out. Sometimes when I am writing and I feel like, yeah, this is a statement, and I put it down. And as I'm writing, I'm like, hey, the mind just opens up for more. And I just keep pouring out and pouring out and pouring out. And the pain, as a problem typing it out, you just begin to realize that your brain is just pouring out all these marvelous things. Why? Because you have committed to give the best of who you are. They may be paying you little money, but do not hold back. Do not reserve giving in the very best of what you are. You never know what comes out of it. And above all, I love this. Nobody may be appreciating you, but there's always God in heaven who is watching. He's the creator of the universe. He's in charge of everything, isn't he? I know we live in a world that is no man is doing ABCD, but we have God who is in charge, and you are created in His image, girl. The Genesis 1:27-28 woman created in His image. So, like God gave the very best, give in your very best. Are you working for someone who is not easy to work with? Do not hold back. Do not let them determine what you give out, irrespective of the situation. Just give out your very best. Remain you, and you will be surprised. It will actually be a weapon that you use out against them. I know you will be blessed if you try it out. Just try it probably for a week or so and see what happens. The boss who is not easy to work with, try and put in your best and see if that weapon will not change him or her. After they'll begin to also realize and say, hey, this worker is different from all the others. But if you want to play with the crowd and everybody says, okay, let us reserve the best of us, People will also notice that, okay, everybody reserves the best, but you pull out, give out the best of who you are. You have so much potential within you. So much potential. God is not the kind of God who gives half-baked. When He created you, He did not put half of what He should have put of you. He put in you the fullness. So which means you are the fullness of you. And He just wants it to come out for His glory and to make the world a better place. I know you will be blessed if you put it into plan, the place of your assignment. As you sit down, ask yourself, what is the place of my assignment? How much have I given to the place of my assignment? Have I given my best? Have I given my all? Maybe it's my own investment. Maybe it is someone else's investment that I am trying to help grow up. And you'll be amazed at realizing that even if it is someone else's investment and you're giving your very best, you are still learning. You are picking out a number of things. And you will be different. Your life will be different. You'll actually get that joy from knowing I gave my best. And as you give your best, wisdom keeps on pouring into you, because God knows when He puts in you, you release it. You do not hold it like stagnant water. You know, when you have stagnant water begins to smell. It is not, it's terrible because it does not move. It does not send out. It's not something anybody wants. And if you are that kind of vessel who does not want to give the best of who you are, God has no more reason to pour into you. If you are stingy with your money, God has no reason to give you more. If you are stingy in whatever area of your life, you do not want to express that love to your husband or to your wife, why should God pour into you more love or more of anything? But when you let it out, the more reason for Him to keep feeling you and feeling you. I love a saying that goes like, the more I give, the more I have to give. Because when you give, you create more room for more to keep flowing in and flowing in. But when you hold back, you reach a point and you have reached this full brim and there's nowhere to pull up. It just begins to pour away and everybody begins to steal it up. So the place of your assignment needs the best of you. If you are to grow, give it your best. In your workplace, you want to go higher, you're gonna give it your best. I don't mean enter office if you're working in corporate world, I don't mean enter office at 8 and leave at 10 that you're giving it your best. No, that becomes inefficiency. Even within the time you're supposed to be there, say you're probably there from 8 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever it is, in that time, give it your very best and you will be amazed at what comes out of it. In whatever angle and area of life, my brother, my sister, give in your best and you will begin to see the fruits. It's amazing talking to you once again, and I'm getting so passionate about this, and I'm thinking I need to go out there and give my best in everything that I do. And God bless you. I know you will be blessed. Take care. Remember to buy the book Position for Him. I told you it is out. It is selling across the different bookshops. The Uganda bookshop, they're restocked on the Amazon. We're putting it up on the Amazon. It's all over, and you shall be blessed. You shall be blessed. May God bless you. May He keep you. May He preserve you. May He protect you, because in Him is everything. Remember, we are created in His image. Remember to subscribe, share with your friends, and tell someone, come watch out Elizabeth Awumachiguli channel, and you'll be blessed. Share with a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend, and that is how we continue to move and share wisdom and knowledge across the world, from one end of the world to another end of the world, from the east to the west, okay, north, south, and all over. God bless you. Take care. Till next time. I love you all.